Well, turn your compassion into action. That's what the American Red Cross is hoping. And joining us today, the local executive director, Olivia Lusher, and to tell us more about how volunteering can be so important for them and meaningful for you. So thanks for joining us, Olivia.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so, many nonprofits are always saying, volunteer with us, but you have several different areas and you need more help in these areas and these different teams. So tell us more.
Absolutely. So we have this idea that came about. It's called Compassion to Action, and it's just a volunteer interest session. And that's one way for those who haven't volunteered with us to get a splash into what does it mean to volunteer. So they're on Tuesday and Thursday nights, and they'll be running for about the next 6 weeks. And like everything else, you can find it on our webpage, how to get there. And I know you have that information as well.
Yeah, so you just check that out, and then you can learn about all kinds of different volunteering, right? Disaster response, blood drives, whatever, right?
Absolutely. So we have our blood donor ambassadors, and those are the great people on Tuesdays in Lima that greet you and just make you feel welcome for those who are giving blood. But then we also have just disaster helpers, and those are the people who, go to scenes and go to the fires and go to the floods and just the compassion that's needed when an emergency arises. But we also have a transportation specialist. So if the first two volunteering opportunities just aren't your thing, we also have the opportunity to help us with logistical things.
So you kind of have a little bit of everything. So if someone likes to do a certain thing, they can volunteer in many different areas.
Absolutely, and I would always recommend on Tuesdays. So we have Raven, who is the disaster program manager, and Brittany, who is the specialist, and myself. We're there on Tuesdays if someone just wants to buzz in and talk to us and see maybe what interests them and where you could fit in the organization. Awesome. Always happy to have volunteers.
Awesome stuff. Yeah, need to help the Red Cross. Okay, you guys are actually going to be helping out the Area Agency on Aging in Lima just shortly, right? 1 to 3 this afternoon. You're there. Tell us more about this.
What a great opportunity. It's disaster preparedness. It's a drive-through event, and we partnered with the local Homeland Security Agency on Aging, and together we're just informing those 55 and older how to be prepared during a disaster. We do recommend that people register for it, so call your local agency on Aging. But 1 to 3 today, come and see us and meet us and get some goodies.
Yeah, so that's just an opportunity for them to talk to you about, like, what exactly do I need, to make sure that I'm prepared, right?
Absolutely. We're going into winter. It's hard to believe, but in a couple minutes or a couple months, winter will be here. And is your emergency preparedness package good to go in case an emergency arises?
Yeah, we don't want to think about ice and snow, but that is going to be on the way probably. And you just need to know those certain little things for all kinds of seasons. So I assume one kit almost fits every season. So just make sure you're ready.
That's right.
Now you guys
be prepared.
Be prepared. All right, so 1 to 3 today at the Area Agency on Aging 3. Thank you, Olivia, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. See you guys at 1.
All right, don't go away. Need Edition continues in a moment.